And now on the topic of entertainment. I know personally my experiences in Greece, I love the theatre. Erodion is the oldest operating theatre in the world.
That's right, yeah.
So there are over 200 theatres in Athens operating at the moment. That was Mila. What did you actually enjoy of Athens?
Oh, I love the fact that you can, well, for a start, the weather, that it's guaranteed when you're there in summer, it's 6 or 7 months of summer, real summer,
Glorious
no rain.
sunshine.
So you can go out every night of the week. You can walk around Athens with or without a budget, and there'll always be something there for entertainment. Be it sitting with one frappe in a cafe and watching the gorgeous Acropolis, or actually going to see a free outdoor theatre, or going to the precincts like Gazi, the area of Gazi, and around the inner downtown Athens, where there are a lot of beautiful bars that have rock and roll and jazz and R&B, and there's so much to do. You could just walk around and you'll find yourself somewhere.
So how does the nightlife in Athens compare to Sydney?
Look, in Sydney I feel stifled. And that is the truth. I feel stifled. We have so many laws, so many, you have to be there by that time, or you have to be out at that time, or it's now last drinks. There's so many restrictions, and of course it's you're also restricted in what you can drink now too, and how much. Greece doesn't have that, but people there, they don't have our regulations. The owner of a bar would shut his door when he feels that it's time for him to shut. So if he thinks, well, if the place is buzzing at 6 a.m, and I've got a lot of people out there, a lot of patrons, he's not going to shut his doors. He's going to close when the last person walks out. So it's good for business. People in Athens don't drink like they drink in Sydney. It is completely different. It's a different mindset. People go there to drink, and they'll drink it with their meal, with their nibblies. You can't go anywhere there and have alcohol if you don't have nuts served, or there's always some nibblies.
So you drink to get drunk?
You drink that's pretty much the culture of Australian.
I think we find alcohol is introduced into our culture at such a young age.
Correct.
Where it isn't the forbidden, so therefore you consume it and actually enjoy it as opposed to abusing it.
Well, I know growing up I had wine as a child. I was drinking wine with my parents at the table, but I never got drunk on it. It was just a little sip now and then, and I got to appreciate the fine food, fine drinking.
Roula, I've spent the last 20 years in one of the suburbs of Athens, and winter, summer, there are people out and about all the time. There was always a lot of fun, there was always something happening. Why do you think that is?
Well, their hours of work are completely different to ours. We are still on the old, is it the English system, the 9 to 5 or 8 to 4? Greece is very flexible. Athens is very flexible. Everyone in Athens, a lot of the people have siesta. I think that helps a lot. When you've had a nap in the middle of the day, it gives you that extra vitality and boost to get energized for the evening. And you can see that the Athenians go out for dinner, and no one goes out before 10 p.m. They might go and do a bit more shopping. The shops are open till 9, some nights of the week, and then they're so fresh and excited, and they're out again at 10 or 11 o'clock for dinner, and they hit the clubs at 1 in the morning. We don't have those choices in Sydney. We are very, very limited as to when and what time and when we should be home in bed. We are actually too legislated here.
Entertainment in Greece is a 24-hour.
24-hour, as is everything. We are too governed. Whereas Athens, you're free. You're treated like an adult. You can think for yourself.